The more successful you want to be as a performance athlete, for example, the crucial skill or the crucial capacity that you need to have is how high is your tolerance to carbon dioxide. Yeah. So basically, when we were doing the body oxygen check at the beginning, you could see how many seconds were you able to hold your breath without inhaling oxygen. And this is your basically carbon dioxide tolerance. And the longer it is, the higher the tolerance, meaning that the better process or the more quality of process in this metabolizing is happening in your body. So this is actually what we want to achieve with doing all these breathing techniques and like everything we do basically in the flow code community. So I hope this, I know that maybe sometimes you need a little bit of time to wrap your head around it, but yeah, it is very interesting how the society or yeah the society is having bits of information, but they don't know how to put them together, or you know what is the meaning behind them. So I hope with this understanding you will also manage to understand why we are putting so much emphasis on the breathing. So as I mentioned also before, inhaling through your nose. Why is it so important? Because in your nose, a lot of processes happen that wouldn't happen otherwise if you would be inhaling through your mouth. They are completely two different mini universes, if you want. So when you are inhaling through your nose, first thing that happens is your nose acts like as a filter, which then, of course, we know if you live in the city, the quality of air is most probably not very high, depending, of course, where you live. But it helps. Our body is like a super machine, and it always like fascinates me. But basically, your nose filtrates a lot of bad stuff from the air that you would otherwise inhale if you would be inhaling through your mouth. This is the first thing. Then, secondly, it's winter time at the moment, so the temperature of air outside that you are inhaling, if you're outside, is very much lower than your body's temperature, which is usually between 36, 37. So your body needs to kind of regulate that temperature, and this is what happens when you inhale through your nose, is that your nose, or like the cavity of your nose, will increase the temperature of the inhaled air, so much so that when it will come down to your lungs, it will be on at least 30 or 30 something degrees. Because otherwise, if you would be inhaling, I don't know, 0 degrees or a little bit over, it would be too much of a shock for your body. So this is another thing. Then there are also some biochemical processes happening when you are inhaling through the nose. I'm not going to go so much into those details because it's already like a lot of information, but there are certain chemicals being produced which are helping also the whole breathing and also contribute to your health but only when you are inhaling through your nose. So don't underestimate the power of breath through your nose.